Alrighty, so you'll see here I already started removing this vinyl decal, but it wasn't working, so I had to make a quick trip to the store to get some supplies. And so you're gonna need a heat gun and some rags and some plastic kind of scrapers. I think they're paint scrapers. Some Goof off. This stuff works really well, by the way, and it's at a fairly reasonable price compared to Goof. So the first thing I'm going to do is take my heat gun and just on the lower setting. This heat gun has 2 settings, and you'll see the vinyl kind of start to wrinkle. I also would like to add that I probably would not do this in extremely cold weather because it might possibly crack your windshield, and you don't want to hold it too close to the windshield, just close enough that it's hitting that vinyl. So yeah, I'm getting it on there just enough to where I see those wrinkles, and then I'll just take my scraper and scrape it right off, and it peels off pretty well once it's heated up like that. So you just see the process here, and when I'm done with this part, I'll come back and talk to you about what I do next. I will be replacing this vinyl decal, but I think this time around I will be putting it on the trunk of my car so that it's more visible. This was it was the very first vinyl decal I did for like my car or anything like that, and it's been on there over a year. It had some tree sap on it. It was looking kind of messy, so I think I'm going to go with a simplistic decal on my trunk. It's just going to say #AffateSoTwisted, and we'll see how that works out, and I'll probably do that in a separate video and just show you guys what I'm going to do with my car to kind of give myself some free advertising. Okay, so now that the decals are removed, you can see that it left some sticky residue. So this is where the Goof off is going to come into play, and you're going to see here that I actually was kind of just squirting it on there in the beginning, but that was mostly running down and not soaking in. So what I actually did later was I squirted the Goof off onto the rag and then just kind of held it there for a second and scrubbed it really well. So and Goof off claims to come off the first time every time, but that's not really the case. I actually, after we did this part and it looked really shiny, we kind of moved around and looked at the windshield, and it was still some residue there. So it actually took a couple of times to do it, but I do feel like it removed it really well. It left the window nice and clean. So yeah, that works. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Be sure to check out my links in the description box below. Peace, y'all. Bye-bye.